So today I'm going to show you guys how you can get better aim in FiveM and how you can practice it. I'm going to show you some of the apps that you need to get the right sensitivity, and I'm also going to show you guys a server that you can practice your aim on against other players. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to open FiveM, press play and type Gang Wars at the top. You'll see Gang Wars Red Zone right here. This is the best server that you can practice your aim on currently, and you just want to click connect and load into the server. Alright, so once you've loaded in game, the first thing that you want to do is go in the description, and I've left a download to raw accel. Raw accel is super important when it comes to finding the perfect sensitivity. With the default GTA sensitivity, you're not able to tweak it enough for it to be perfect for you, especially if you have high DPI. So download raw accel. It's going to ask you to restart your computer. Once you've done that, open up raw accel. Alright, so once you've installed raw accel, it's going to look something like this. It won't be identical because I've already changed the settings, but the first thing you want to do is go to charts, scale by mouse settings, DPI, and put your DPI into this box. It's super important that you do this because if you don't, the sensitivity that you're tweaking is not going to match your mouse settings. Alright, so once you've put your DPI in at the top, you're going to want to copy all the settings below sense multiplier. Keep whatever's in sense multiplier the same because you're going to change it slowly over time. But copy everything else that's here, and then what we're going to do once you've done that is we're going to go in game and I'm going to show you how to find the correct and accurate sensitivity. Okay, so now we've got raw accel downloaded and we've loaded into the server. You can now start to adjust your sensitivity until you find something you're comfortable with. So as you can see above this NPC, it says to open the combat menu, you just want to press K. You go to weapon spawner, you can spawn the AP pistol or the combat pistol depending on what you play with. So I play with the AP, I'm going to spawn an AP. So the best thing I can suggest right now, straight off the bat of installing raw accel, is to try and snap between these NPCs. What you want to do is you want to tweak your sensitivity really slowly. So don't tweak it too much. Don't like drop it by 0.1, drop it by 0.05 instead. And you want to keep snapping between the two NPCs until you can comfortably do it. If you're trying to do it and you're overshooting, or you're over aiming, sorry, so you're aiming over here when you're trying to snap. You see, if I was doing this, then my sensitivity is too fast. I need to lower it. So you want to keep lowering it until you can comfortably do this. Once you can comfortably snap between the two NPCs, the second thing you can do is practice on the aim trainer at spawn. So these take a couple of bullets to fully break, but you can just practice snapping between the two. If you don't have Kovacs or aim labs, this is one of the best things you can do. This is more just for general aim practice, but it's a nice little warm up before you shoot against other players. You could just keep shooting until it fully breaks, or you could practice a couple of bullets, break in like this. Again, this is just for general aim. You can obviously tell that the aim trainer balls are not like at player head height. These are also smaller than the generic player as well in height. What you'll notice is after you've destroyed all of the aim trainer balls, they're not here anymore. To get those back, all you want to do is press K, teleport to like stables, open the K menu again, go back to spawn, and they'll be back. So again, what you want to do, practice snapping between the two NPCs until you can comfortably aim between the two heads without overshooting or undershooting, and then you can practice on the aim trainer balls for your generic aim. So once you've done those two steps and you've got a sensitivity that you feel more comfortable with, you can then open the K menu again and teleport to either the AP pistol FFA or the combat pistol FFA. So if you play with a combat pistol, you're going to want to go to the combat FFA because it's locked to combat pistol only. If I try and spawn an AP pistol here, it's going to take it off me and give me a combat back. So this is a lot better if you play combats because you're not going to have people like full spraying against you with an AP pistol. If you're an AP player, you can go to the AP pistol FFA and then you're able to use the AP pistol. So the way that the AP pistol FFA works is this is the spawn, like the green zone on this platform. Once you jump off the platform, it's a free-for-all, which means you can kill anybody inside of the FFA zone here. Once you've kind of tweaked your sensitivity a little bit at spawn, you're now going to jump into the FFA arena and try to kill actual moving players. Now you may realize straight away that your sensitivity is too fast or too slow. Again, just really slowly tweak the sensitivity in raw accel. Either increase it if your aim is too slow and you're under aiming, so you can't track them properly because your crosshair is always behind them, or if it's always in front of them, you want to decrease the sensitivity so your aim is slower. If you don't have a crosshair, which I know a lot of new players don't have, you can type /crosshair in game and it's going to open the crosshair menu. If you want to disable the default GTA crosshair, slide this slider to the left and that will disable it, and you can paste in an image URL here. In the Discord I posted a crosshair, a .crosshair. That's a good crosshair to start with. All you gotta do is paste a link in here, you can set the size and then just press update crosshair and then you'll have a crosshair on your screen. The best way to find the perfect sensitivity to increase your aiming capability is just by slowly tweaking your sensitivity. Like I keep saying, don't make huge changes to your sensitivity because it's better to do it in smaller intervals because you'll be able to find a more accurate sensitivity that suits your mouse settings. But the way you step your aiming up and get even better is simply just by practicing against actual players, because the way they move is going to be unique. You're going to have to learn to track the heads. Generically, you will just see your aim slowly increasing with the more practice that you put in. Once you've been at the FFA arenas for a little while, we do have other options that you can play at. So if you wanted to 1v1 a player at ramps, you would say in chat, does anybody want a 1v1? You can find a player and then basically you can tell them to go to a ramp location. So say I found a guy in chat and he wants to 1v1 me, you can say go airport ramps 3 and teleport over here and you can go to a ramp. You can do your 1v1 with the player. Again, if you're over aiming, lower your sensitivity. If you're under aiming, increase it because it's too slow. And you can just practice until you find a sensitivity that you're comfortable with. You'll find that raw accel is going to be the best thing here to get better aim, because you can get a really accurate sensitivity. With a default GTA sensitivity, you're not going to be able to tweak it enough to actually find something that's accurate and unique to you. It's going to sound super stupid, like I said earlier, but simply the best way to get better aim on this game is just by playing it. You've got all these extra things now to help you increase your aiming ability. The next step to get better is just practice. Make sure if you really want to get good, you can load into Gang Wars every day for like an hour or 30 minutes and you can just practice shooting against other players. It's simply the best way to get better. It sounds stupid, but generally if you're practicing your aim over time, you're going to get a lot better at the game. We have everything that you need on here, on this server, to practice your aim trainers, NPCs, actual players that you can shoot against. The more you practice, the better at the game you're going to get. It's as simple as that. The download link for raw accel and the server Discord as well will also be in the description. Make sure to download raw accel and also join the Discord server as well. I'll be posting other tips that you can use to get better at the game. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys. It's just a quick tutorial, hopefully putting you onto raw accel if you didn't know about it. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.